Okay, yo, what is up, everybody? I'm going to make a track on the Maschine. It has been a really long time. I got my Maschine back, and I've got some time to make a track, so let's do it. I've been kind of getting bored of the genres I've been listening to, like the deep minimal tech sound, so I'm pushing out to different random vibes right now, so kind of getting in the techno area, but just being experimental, so I'm going to go that direction with this one. All right, so let's start by getting some kicks loaded in here. This is just going to be from a folder of techno kicks that I downloaded from Splice. Okay, that's sick. Let's record that in. Okay, just play with that for right now. Let's get some hi-hats in here. Just gonna load in some random hi-hats and rides. Okay, something like that. Okay, just clean that up a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna add some swing in here, bring it up to like 20, 21 something. Okay, that's sick. I think maybe like some sort of toppy thing. Okay, let's grab that. Okay, let's bring it up to 125 to match the track. We go to stretch, settings, starts at 120, goes to 125. Okay, also side note, I just threw it in Ableton really quick to throw some swing on it. Just needed it to match the dealy-doo. Let's record it in. Oh yes. Okay, how about some clips? Get some snares in here too. I just like to load in a bunch of stuff so you have options. Yeah, let's try that out. Okay, you know what let's do is let's make a second instance of that clap and throw an echo on it. Okay, so I'm gonna duplicate this clap over to the next bank. How do you do that? And I guess I just have to copy the riff using the DAW, copy it over to the next bank. Okay, so I've got that in here now. Okay, now let's go ahead and put a delay on that. I'm going to use Valhalla Freak Echo. It's a free delay plugin that has a lot of good options. Then I set the delay sync to 1/8 dotted. I brought the shift down a little bit, and I brought the low cut up a lot, so it cuts out a lot of the lows in the echo. And then also I want to cut some of the lows out of the clap itself too. So we'll put a high pass filter on it. Let's make those into two different patterns, clap 1 and clap 2. So here's no echo. So that'll just be like a good part B for when we need to use it for the song. Sick. Okay, that's sounding pretty cool. What's next? How about some wobby bass tunes? Okay, I'm just gonna go into my wobby bass tune folder and load some dim bitches in. Okay, that sounds pretty sick. We'll work with that. Okay, that's pretty sick. I need to put a compressor, a sidechain compressor on this bass, so you can hear it distorting a little bit, and I don't want it to compete with the kick. So we're gonna start by going over to the kick, and I'm gonna make another instance of it. I'm gonna copy the pattern from the original kick into this instance using the DAW. Then I'm gonna go into the mixer, and I'm gonna turn the volume of this one all the way down. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm gonna use it as the sidechain link. So I can sidechain another instrument to it without it actually making any sound. And that way, when I pull the kick out, I can leave the silent kick in and the sidechain continues to happen even though the kick isn't playing, called the ghost kick. Okay, so now we're gonna go back over to our bass group. We're gonna go to the group instead of the sound. And then we're going to add in a compressor. And then we're going to set the sidechain input to, I think that was S10. Maybe turn the gain down a tiny bit. So you can hear it's quieter with the compressor on, or at least just the beginning where the kick is playing. put that other kick back in. Okay, great. So the distortion is gone. Dope. Let's do some vocals. Okay, so I'm just gonna load in some vocal one-shots.
Makes you wanna
turn the night on fire.
I'm gonna take this one.
Turn the night on fire.
And duplicate it over to this track, and then start the sample a little bit later.
Fire.
Like so. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere. Okay, I just refined that a little bit. Sick. Let's add in some more percussive elements. Kind of like both of those. Let's try the first one. Okay, that's pretty sick. All right, I'm feeling like we need some more melodic stuff, like maybe a pad or some chords. Okay, so let's start by checking out a couple texture samples and pad samples. I think I'm going to go with that one. It's a little hot. I think I'm going to put a filter in to cut some of the highs out. Add in a low pass filter, bring the cutoff down to maybe 500 or 600 hertz. So that'll be good for a breakdown. Can throw that on some of the beats too for like a B part. Now I want to get a chord in there. All right, that's nice and rich. I'm going to use that for now. So I'm just going to record in a couple hits and then put some effects on it. I'm going to do a quick test on this. I'm going to throw a mixed in key just to check and see what key it's in to match it up with the song. Got to do this in the DAW. This is a paid plugin, but it's really handy to have. So it's showing either G minor or D minor. It looks like it's strongest in G minor. So I'm just going to tone it down too to bring it down to F minor because the rest of the song's in F. Okay, let's record some in. Okay, now I want to throw a Tantra on this. Experiment with some effects, see how we can make it sound. One thing I like to do with Tantra is just use the filter effects in it. Like they put delay on most of their presets. So when I find something that sounds really nice like that, sometimes I go in and I just take the delay off, which I'm doing in the DAW right now. Oh yeah, that sounded really nice. Okay, so I'm thinking like one more thing that'll be very good for the progression of this song. So I've got this like beginning verse part right here.
Turn. Turn.
Then I just want to pick it up energy wise a little bit. So I'm going to put some shakers in there. So I'm going to start with this hi-hat. And I'm going to modify it a little bit to make it into a shaker. Let's change it to an ADSR and bring the attack up, maybe about 50 milliseconds. Can play around with the start too a little bit, depending on. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and put a echo on it, I think. Just so, because I don't want to do like a straight shaker. I want to do kind of like a varied, like syncopated shaker. Just because the song is kind of, you know, different like that. So let's add in a Valhalla freak echo. We'll set the delay to 1/8.
Turn.
Okay, let's put that echo back on there.
Turn. 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 Turn.
Okay, sick. So then I want to add in like some white noisy top stuff too for some more variation to move around between different parts. So let's go into our tops group. Okay, then let's find something kind of atmospheric and droney. Okay, that's good. Let's get that buddy in here. Okay, let's put a compressor on that. Let's sidechain it to the Sidechain it to the kick. The source to kick 10. Bring it down a little bit more. Okay, let's hear that. That's nice. And then I want to mess with the pads a little bit, get a little more variation going in there. So let's go back into the pad folder. And let's take our original atmospheric pad and copy it over into a new bank. And then let's take the Tantra from our chord and copy that onto the atmospheric pad. Nice. Okay, then maybe let's record in like a fifth chord. All right. I think that sounded pretty good. I've got a lot of parts, a lot of stuff to work with. I'm going to work on an arrangement. I'm going to come back and I'm going to play it, and then we're going to call it.
Touch.